Hello, my name is Lucille O'Neal, and I'm here today to introduce you all to the Boys and Girls Club and Kimberly-Clark's most inspirational mom.
My name is Lorrie Wolfe, and I am a 7-year survivor of domestic violence and the single mother of 3 kids in Hickory, North Carolina. And I am so honored and blessed to be the most inspirational mom in America 2012. We have a long line at our shelter where we distribute food, to families. 7 years ago, I was standing in that line. And now here it is Tuesday, and I'm in Atlanta, and I'm sitting next to you, and I'm gonna go to college.
And you're going to finish, and you're going to get that degree, and you're going to be able to help somebody else that was in the same situation you're in.
I wish when my first children were first born that somebody sat down and just said, Lorrie, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. There's in the middle of the day when something catastrophic happens, or at least at the time it seemed like it was catastrophic. Moms are real notorious for carrying all that guilt and, oh, I should have done it this way, or I wish I would have done it that way. And then a month later, I look back on it and I'm like, I can't believe I got all stressed out over that little thing. So sometimes you just have to look at those rough moments and laugh about it. I have a very special moment. I don't even think my son realizes how special it was to me. My oldest son, Thomas, has Asperger syndrome, a high-functioning form of autism. And when he was 6, 7, and 8-year-old, the doctors would tell me, you just need to go ahead and accept the fact that he's probably not going to be in mainstream schools. He's probably not going to have any friends. You can forget about him being involved in any kind of team sports or extracurricular activities, and you're probably going to have him with you for the rest of your life. And he's in high school now. He's a freshman this year. And I remember the moment that he got off of the bus at the Boys and Girls Club, and he came running into my office, and he had his dress uniform on with his beret and his tie, and had all his little badges on. And he looked at me and he handed me this piece of paper, and I said, what is this? And he said, it's the scores from my practice ASVAB test. He said, I scored the highest out of our entire class.
Wow.
And so hit this moment, I just wished I had all those people that when he was a little boy told me that here's your son who has autism and he's never gonna amount to anything. And I wanna say, Look at my son now.
Well, I learned from my own mother that you can never know enough. When you get to the point where you think you know everything, then you're no good to yourself or anybody else. So I encourage each and every mother and each and every young person out there to continue to have a thirst for knowledge and a thirst for education, because in the end, it's going to be something very rewarding for you.
I'm going to University of Phoenix. I'm going to get my degree in criminal justice with a concentration in human services. And the Juvenile Justice Department doesn't know this yet, but then I'm going to get a position with them so that I can help at-risk youth that are involved in the juvenile justice system. And eventually, I'm going to open up my own Boys and Girls Club in the town that I went to school with, where they don't have a Boys and Girls Club. I would like to tell moms out there to take a moment and give yourself a big pat on the back, because what seems like a thankless job and nobody appreciates all the hard work you do, you know what? Somebody, when you least expect it, is watching you, or your children are going to turn around one day and look at you and say thank you for everything you did. And that I think moms are the ones who shape the world. So we should give all moms a big round of applause right now.
I'm excited because I can really be a witness and relate to some of the things that this mom has gone through. And I congratulate her. I am honored to be in her presence, and I realize that you're in a special place right now. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to you, and I wish you well, especially being a student at the University of Phoenix, and with your career that you're planning, it will happen for you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.